Number 1. They have time for you. One of the signs that someone loves you and wants to marry you is the time the person gives you. Whatever we love and have a heart for, we would naturally give the best of our time. Where your treasure is, that is where your mind would be. Someone cannot claim to love or want to marry you when the person does not have time for you or give you time. Time is the important test of true love and intention to marry. One cannot take something at face value. Having time for you is the first test for a relationship that will last. God intended to have us forever, and that was why He created time to always come to have fellowship with man in the Garden of Eden before man fell. It is time that shows that someone has you in mind and wants to marry you. It is time that justifies a person also has you in mind. Nobody is too busy for what he or she values, like an investment. Someone who claims to love you would spend time trying to understand you, and you would take time trying to understand someone you love. Love is the product of a process, and that process involves sowing of time. For someone who claims to love you, check if the person spends time with you. Check if the person has your time and attention. But if the person is always busy for you, the person is giving their time to something else or someone, and if you end up getting married to that person, you will live an unhappy life. Take time to examine the relationship with that person and be sure if the person loves you. Do not be an alternative to someone. Do not become the last resort that someone runs to when they are broken. You are meant to be happy, and someone who loves you would have time for you and would make your happiness their priority. Your value is ascertained by the bulk and quality of time given to you. You are worth it all when your lover gives you quality time and attention. You are his or her favorite when you have adequate time. Time is the first sign and test to show that someone loves you. What you love, you would give your time. You would commit your time to that person. Number 2, they show interest in your growth. Someone that loves you deeply and wants to marry you would show interest in your growth because the person wants you to have a better life and wants to see you do great at all you do. They want you to commit to what you find yourself doing and want to see you successful. Only a person who deeply loves you and wants to marry you would show this much interest. A person that loves you would support what you do. A sign of true love and willingness to settle down with you is the show of interest in what drives and pushes you forward. The reason God created the woman for man was because He noticed that the man was lonely and needed support to make him progress well in life. So, with the person you love, you would desire to see the person progress, and you would do what is within your power to see it happen. This is the same with you also. A sign that someone loves you and wants to marry you is that the person would also support what you do. Love, they say, is not only in words. It is seen in your action. Love is action. Love is the commitment to make what makes someone happy work, except if it does not please or give glory to God. Like meeting someone who's involved in some ungodly and immoral act. A person that has accepted to love and settle down with you sees all investment in you as necessary and fundamental, and would be pleased to go at any length to see you become better. You are an asset and goodwill to the person that deeply loves and wants to marry you. No investment or cost on you seems big. If you were better or good alone, there would be no need to have someone come into my life. Number 3, they include you in their plans. Another sign to look out for whether someone loves you and wants to marry you is the ability and willingness of the person to carry you in his or her plan. Someone cannot love you or want to marry you and not have you in their plan, and also making you aware of what they are planning. You hope to become one. You hope to spend the rest of your days together, and it is necessary you share plans. It is necessary you picture things together and not run in different directions. If your partner is having different plans, or having secret dealings, that person does not want to marry you and is only passing time with you but making plans with another. If the person does not include you in their plans, then there is no plan to get married to you. Boaz declared his intentions to Ruth and told her he would do the right thing to make her his wife, and that was what he did. Eliezer, Abraham's servant, sent to get a wife for Isaac and told her what his mission was and the prayers he had made to God. It is not a secret affair. If he loves you, if she loves you, you would be in their plan and would also be aware of the plan. If she loves you and wants to spend her life with you, she would inform you of what she plans for her life so that both of you can decide and see how this fits into the life you want for the both of you. This is centered on important life plans like when you plan to get married, planning to relocate, planning to change job, and other basic life plans. You cannot keep this from someone you claim you love and want to marry. The person must carry you along in whatever plan you have made. If your partner hides important plans, important details about their life, they have something they are hiding. They have no plans of spending their life with you. Love is feeling free to share anything, including your thoughts and your plans. Number 4, they are willing to stand all the way with you. Another sign that someone loves you deeply and wants to get married to you is that the person is willing and ready to stand with you all the way. It might be easier to claim love. It may be easy to see your parents or even talk about plans together, but it is only someone that loves you deeply and wants to be married to you that would also go out of their way to stand with and for you. You might do every good thing that you can do to show love and affection, but it takes effort to stand by your partner, and that is what is needed or required in the test of true love and choice of who to get married to. Everyone has a unique plan for life, but someone that loves you would not only inform or share his or her plans with you, but the partner would also want to hear yours and would stand as support to see you achieve yours and together with you, achieve his or her own. You are not alone. You will find the right person that truly and deeply loves you and wants to marry you. Wipe your tears because you are about to sing a new song just like Hannah. Hannah had been married for years without a child. The husband had another wife who bore him children. As her rival mocked her continuously, she became tired of her situation and she cried to God. She asked for only one child, but God gave her children, and the once upon a barren woman became a mother.